Alright, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about Instagram marketing. Um, I think I did a video not too long, but I guess it'll be a bit of an updated one. A bit more about repurposing I'll talk about as well. A lot of people struggle with repurposing, I think a lot. Um, I think it's very simple, so I don't know, but yeah. This video will be just about Reels marketing, by the way, just to make it clear. So if you're watching this video and you expect me to talk about like mastering or anything like that, sorry, but it won't be about that. But yeah. So first of all, accounts up. Actually getting your account, aged accounts or fresh accounts. The best option in my opinion is an aged account, but both options do work. Like whether you make a fresh account or an aged account, it's not going to determine whether you go viral or not. Like whichever option you choose to do, it's not going to determine um like why you do or don't go viral. Another thing that we do sometimes also do, if we see a good opportunity, we do buy bait pages as well. Sometimes we'll buy bait pages that have high USA audience. So, for example, we'll buy an account with like 10k plus followers, um, with like 60 plus percent USA, which then we can basically use to kind of promote our model and to grow other accounts as well, which I'll talk a bit about soon as well. So, proxy, VPN, mobile data, all that stuff is fine. If someone tells you you have to use a proxy, you have to use a VPN, don't listen to that. You could literally use your home Wi-Fi and you would be fine as well. On some of my accounts, I forget to like do mobile data sometimes, and there's no issue with it. It doesn't stop me from going viral. If the video's due to go viral, it will, and it doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, once you actually log into an account or create that account, just set up the profile, like add a profile picture, change the name, and then just scroll for like 10 minutes, and then wait 24 hours before doing anything else. Another thing that is mentioned here quickly is don't buy fake followers. A lot of people think that they need to buy like 10k plus fake followers, which if anything it kind of ruins it. Like if someone sees your account and you've only got 100 followers, they're gonna think, oh, this girl's not famous, I might have a chance with her, right? But it also does mess up the algorithm a little bit. Like if IG detects that you've got a bunch of bot followers, you won't be pushed out as much. um for brand new accounts, if you have any other traffic such as dating apps, TikTok, Twitter, even bigger IG pages, take them to IG for a boost and to grow accounts to 2x faster. So if you guys don't really know, I did mention this a bit lower down, but IG Reels organically, they take, like, it can, not that it will, but it can take up to like 3 to 4 weeks before you actually start getting good views. Um, to speed up that process, what you can do is you can bring traffic from somewhere else onto that page. So one thing that I find very easy is, for example, if you do have bait pages like I do, you can use those bait pages or even just bigger model pages. You can use those pages to promote your new account, like all of the new accounts all the time straight away on those accounts to grow them faster. Right. One little trick that not a lot of people know about is if you share a reel to your like an account story, every single story view that they get will count as a view. So if you've got like a big account that gets like, let's just say 5k story views, every single one of the views, even if they don't actually click on the reel, will count as a view. Um, so that's like a little trick that you can do to kind of boost your new accounts reel like instantly. Um, but if you don't have any accounts of that, you can use TikTok, you can use dating apps, you can use Twitter. Obviously, this is not required, by the way. I'm just saying that this will help you grow brand new accounts a lot faster. But it's not required at all. Um, what phone? I recommend anything above iPhone X. To be honest, even iPhone X now I feel like it's starting to become a bit outdated. But I do use an iPhone X for one of them, and it does still work fine. But anything below that, I'd say is not too good to do. Some people, if you're curious as well, Samsung can also work. Obviously, Apple does pay companies to like prioritize their products, but it doesn't mean that you can't go viral just because you got an Android. But I would recommend iPhone more. For bios, we like to keep it simple. Just your age and the city you're in. Like if you're marketing yourself as you're from Florida, you can put 19 Florida, or you can add something extra to it. But we like to keep it very simple. You can also funnel traffic to other accounts that are new by including it in the bio. So, For example, if this account that you've made is starting to grow, it's starting to get a lot of views, a lot of follows. If you want to grow more new accounts, you can include it in the bio, and some people will just click on that account and they'll follow it as well. They might check the reels, all that stuff, and it'll help it grow. This won't be something that will make you go viral, like do really well, but it will bring some extra traffic. If you're doing well, then this can help. Now put the link in the bio only once the account starts to get 1K plus views. You can put the link in bio within after like 2 or 3 days of the warm up. It doesn't really matter too much, but what we like to do now is put the link in the bio once the views on the reels actually start to do some more well. So like 1K plus views, people actually start commenting on them, people start liking them, stuff like that. 5 accounts per phone. This is what we've always done. In my opinion, this is best. Just do 5 accounts per phone. And yeah. Now for how the page should look, what we like to do is we do 3 pin posts. So like we'll have like 1 selfie, 1 picture. Basically, the other 2 pictures will be something to do with her body, like whatever good features she has, of whatever niche you're going for. That's what the pin post should be. And then obviously we'll have highlights as well. So like we'll have a highlight where it mainly just promotes the OF. We'll have a highlight, if she goes to the gym a lot, you can make a gym highlight. If she travels a lot, you can make a travel highlight. You can just make like a picture highlight where it's just selfies and stuff. Make her look like a natural girl, obviously. And 1 new post every few days. You don't need to make a new post every single day. Some people say you need to, but that's not true. We have some accounts where we've not posted like an actual post in a very long time. It doesn't matter too much, but if you want this to be like your main page, or you want to just look, professional, then it's good to do this. Not professional, but just high quality. And 1 to 2 new reels per day. So what we do is we upload 1 to 2 times per day. In my opinion, 1 a day is probably better, but some accounts we do 2. It doesn't matter too much, to be honest, but I'd say just try it out. Like it's sort of the same situation as Threads, where you just have to kind of test it out and see what account does better with what, basically. But yeah. Now this is mainly just a few tips as well, but one thing you guys gotta remember is don't do reels if your model is lazy. Consistency is key, and high quality content is also most important. And I feel like a lot of people, they'll prioritize trying to do IG just because people tell them it's good. Which, don't get me wrong, IG reels can be very good, but only if your model's actually good for it. If you've got a very lazy model, or her phone is really low quality, she doesn't know how to make these reels at all. Like everything is a bad thing, like a negative thing. There's no point really even trying to do that, in my opinion, and at least until the issues are solved. Because if your model only makes like 1 reel a week, obviously you can repurpose, but it's just not enough. Like it's gonna be a bigger headache than, you could just do things like Twitter, Reddit, all that stuff instead. But instead you're trying to do something that technically does require new content every single day. So just remember, consistency is key. There's no point trying to start reels if you can't be consistent with it. And obviously high quality content, like the background is very important. Like when it's recreated, like it should be, everything should be very good. Like even her facial expressions, when you're recreating it, it should all be very similar. Like if it went viral, I put here follow trends within your niche, and add creativity to trends. So if something went viral, there's obviously a reason behind that. So you should try to kind of realize what that reason is, and add your own twist to it, make it more controversial, and make people want to engage with it for some reason. Maybe confuse them by putting something in the background, stuff like that. Stuff that can actually make it go viral. Because if your model's just sat on her bed and it's dark, and she's wearing a hoodie, so you can't see her body, then you can't really expect her to go viral. Whereas if she's, I don't know, in her living room, natural lighting, it's bright, she's wearing like tight clothing, she's doing good facial expressions, everything is good, then it's got a much higher chance of actually doing well. Now repurposing, I think it's just, I feel like a lot of people don't really know how to actually repurpose correctly. We are going to have our own repurposing tool coming out very soon, but as for IG repurposing, it is very easy. Like a lot of people complicate it. All we do, and this works every single time, we've never had an account get flagged for duplicate, anything like that. All you need to do is go to CapCut, use the feature where you can like change hair color, add makeup to her face, stuff like that. So you can change it, you can add makeup to her face, you can change her nose size, her mouth size, you can change her hair color, and then you can mirror the video, you can saturate the video, and you can also resize the video so you can make it like more directed to the left, for example. And that's pretty much it. Another thing you can do is you can slow it down by like 0.1 second or like 1%, whatever it is. So that whenever someone's watching it, they can't really tell it's slowed down, but it technically is. And you can also cut some parts of it out. You can cut out like a millisecond at the start out the video, so like it starts at a different time technically. And that should help you a little bit as well. Now here, just a few tips. So skits is one thing that if your model can, like if she has someone that can help her make reels, skits, in my opinion, are one of the easiest way to go viral constantly. Like when I say skits, it doesn't have to be like a certain type of skit, like Jack Doherty does obviously, but videos even where, like if you guys are doing OFM, you might have seen reels where, someone knocks on the door and then like the girl would open it, and it's like a pizza delivery, and then they get on their knees, for example. Even stuff like that, like simple stuff like that, where they can just have their friend record it for them. Stuff like that, in my opinion, is so easy to go viral with. And any girl, as long as they actually make the reel look good, any girl can go viral with that. Now, another thing is part of viral content will likely go viral multiple times. So it's sort of the same as threads, where if something goes viral, you can obviously repurpose that, not just reuse it, but repurpose it. And chances are, it might not do as good as it did the first time, but chances are it will do pretty good again. So it's worth doing that a lot. We sometimes literally reuse the same like trend like 20 plus times before we stop doing it. And I honestly like just keep doing it until it stops working because it's just free traffic technically. And yeah, another tip is check account status daily. This is very important. You should try to have everything green, um, especially the one where you can like remove the video and then review the account. If it's not green, then chances are your account is getting pushed out as much as it could be. So just make sure you're doing that. And yeah, and another one is don't give up on an account until 3 to 4 weeks. Like I said at the start, an account does usually take around that time before it actually starts to do well. So if it takes you like if you're I don't know 2 months in and the account is still getting less than 1k views, then chances are that account might just be bad. But keep in mind when it comes to any organic platform, this is not just Instagram. Any organic platform, consistency and high quality content is the most important thing. So if you're not doing well, before blaming it on the account being bad or something like that, first you should just try to figure out content, see what you can improve on, and if you genuinely believe that your content is very good quality, then obviously get rid of the account, look into getting more. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys learned something from that. And yeah.